Hello everyone, this is Mr. H again, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, you will learn about graphing method. This method is one of the methods that we use in solving systems of linear equations. Alright, let me show you some sample graph. Alright, as you can see from this sample graph, the two lines meet at this point. And that point of intersection is the solution to the given system. Alright, so to further understand this concept, let's take a look at the very first example. For example 1, we are given this system and we need to find out the solution to this system by graphing it. What we need to do is to graph each individual equation, and you have to recall the concept of graphing a linear equation using the slope and the y-intercept so that you'll be able to graph each equation more quickly. Alright, so let's get to graphing. So we're gonna graph first the first equation. So 3y plus x minus 10 equals 0. So the first thing that we need to do is to rewrite this equation in slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. So 3y is already on the left-hand side, so we just copy. Positive x moves to the right-hand side, so from positive it will become negative. Negative 10 moves to the right-hand side of the equation, so from negative 10 it will become positive 10. And we need to divide all terms by positive 3. Y on the left-hand side of the equation equals negative x over 3 plus 10 over 3. So this is now the equation that we need to graph. And in terms of graphing, that's why we rewrote it to slope-intercept form so that it's easier for us to graph. So here, what we need to do is to locate first the y-intercept. So the y-intercept here is 0, positive 10 over 3. And as you learned from the previous tutorial videos, so y-intercept is found on the y-axis, which is this vertical number line right here. 10 over 3 is somewhere here. And for us to find the other points, we will be applying next the slope, which is the m, or the numerical coefficient of the x term. And from this equation, the slope is negative 1 over 3. And if you can recall, the rise over the run. So since the slope is negative 1 over 3, from the y-intercept, we will be moving 1 unit down, then 3 units to the right. Alright? So we all count the units from the y-intercept, which is the first point that we plotted. So 1 unit down, and then 3 units to the right. So this is the next point. And if you want to know the other points, so just keep going, continue the trend. You can also do it on the opposite side. Alright, so let's connect the dots to see the straight line for the first equation. Alright, so there you go. That's the first line. Let's graph the second equation, which is 10x minus 5y equals 30. So we'll have negative 5y stays on the left. So 10x moves to the right, so that will become negative 10x. And then we'll have plus 30. And we need to divide all the terms by negative 5. So this one's gonna cancel out. So we'll have y equals negative 10 divided by negative 5 is positive 2. So that's 2x. And then 30 positive divided by negative 5 is negative 6. So this is the equation that we need to graph. Y-intercept is gonna be 0, comma, negative 6. Alright, so this is the y-intercept. slope is equal to 2. So we're going to be moving 2 units up, then 1 unit to the right from the y-intercept. So let's do the counting. So 2 up, 1 right. 1, 2, then 1 to the right. So this is the next point. All right, this is the graph of the second equation. So let me label that. All right, and to identify the solution to the given system, so we're going to be looking at the point of intersection, which is this one. Of course, for the final answer, we need to state the coordinates of that point. So let me write the final answer here. So that's 4, 2. So if you want to write it individually, then you have x equals to 4 and y equals 2. All right. So if you think that this question is interesting, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please click subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of my future videos. All right, let's head on to the second example. Solve the given system by graphing. So remember to arrange first the equation to slope-intercept. So equation 1. So it's going to be easy though. So we just move the x term to the right-hand side, which will make it become positive, and -5 must be copied, and that's it. So this is the equation that we need to graph, and from there y-intercept will be at 0, -5. That's the very first point, and the slope here is 1. So 1 unit up, then 1 unit to the right from the y-intercept. All right, let's go plot the y-intercept first. So that's 0, -5 here. And then we count 1 up, then 1 right. So that's the next point. So let's connect the dots. All right, so that is the graph of the very first equation. All right, and for the second equation, all right, so let's rearrange first the terms. So y/3 stays on the left-hand side, equals 2x jumps over to the right, which will make it become negative. +3 is already okay. Multiply the right-hand side by 3. So it's going to be y equals 3 times the whole thing on the right-hand side. And this will become y equals -6x plus 9. All right, and this is what we need to graph. So y-intercept is at 0, 9, and slope is -6. So 6 units down, then 1 unit to the right from the y-intercept. All right, let's go graph this equation. So this is the y-intercept at 0, 9, and then we go 6 units down and 1 to the right. So this is the next point. That is the graph of the second equation. This is the solution. Therefore, 2, -3. Alright guys, so that is all for this video. If you think that this video is helpful, please give me a thumbs up, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Alright, once again, this is Mr. H, and I will see you in the next one.